Hi all, welcome to the workshop. We now have issue 82 of Eaglemoss's Build the Delorean. Issue 82. So in this one we're going to be working on the back half of the car. We've got several wires and things, and we're going to be building up the structure on the back. So we have this section, which we done in issue 81, that we just added the additional details on that. We're basically just going to be adding more details to this. So we've got some silver connectors. We have these storage units. We have a whole host of wires. We have these little bushings on the end. We have some red and yellow ones. We have some yellow and blue ones. And we have some red and blue ones. They've all got these little connectors on the end. And we've also got this little flexible pipe. We've also got a cable clip. We've also got some BP screws, some AP screws, and we've got some silver MP screws. Oh, missed them. We've got some AM screws as well. So the first thing we're going to be doing is grabbing this piece, and we're going to be putting these silver connectors just on here. Now they do have a little keyway, and there's obviously an additional hole in this, so it's just a case of line them up and just popping them in like that. We're going to be securing those with an AP screw in each of them. I'm just going to hold those in place. And that's the third one going in. So that's those three. We're now going to be moving on to the storage units, and again they have a little key and an additional hole, and they're just going to go and sit in here. 1, 2, and 3, just like that. And they're going to be secured with a BP screw. That's those three in there just like that. Next up, we're going to be doing bits with the wires. We're going to be adding those to the tops of these, and we're going to be using the MP screws for that. I'm just going to switch to a smaller bit, because these are much smaller screws. These are all the same length. It looks like we're going to be starting with the red and yellow cables. And they're going to be screwing into the tops of these units, just like that. One on each of these, onto this outer one, I believe, yes. So they're going to be going just in here, using the MP screws. Next up, we're going to be using the red and blue cables, and they're going to go next to them. And then finally, we're going to be moving on to the yellow and blue cables, which will go into the third hole along here. So that's now what it's looking like. Now we just need to bend all of these cables down, and then we're going to move lining them up so they come out to this little notch here. The way I'm doing it, I've just got I've got a pair of tweezers. I'm using the flat part here, and just grabbing those cables, and then I'm just pushing them down in between like that, and then I'll boot them towards the back. So they're now all going down the front of here and running along here and out the notch underneath. And then the last thing we need to do for these cables is get our little wire clamp and an 8mm screw. And we're going to be securing it, cables just in here. I'm securing that with an 8mm screw. I've put it in oil just to help it bite in. Might put that in all the way around. So just securing that in, securing all the wires down, just like that. I'll probably end up cutting off the excess that's here because it's not going to be seen and it may get in the way, but I'll see on that one. So we have one more stage for this to do, and that is to get our flexible hose, and we're going to be placing that just in the hole there. There's a nice tight fit, so just wiggle it in. And the illustration shows it to be pointing towards like a 45-degree angle towards the inner part of the car, so that's how I've placed it there. And that is that stage complete. Next we'll be moving on to build up the other side. Thank you for visiting the workshop today. I do hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of how the DeLorean progresses, remember to hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. I'll see you around.